Not guaranteed, but hopefully. Um, all right. Let's get through this stuff. So I'm going to use my voice just for a quick second, and then I'm going to shut it off because you guys can get through an hour without your voices. I know you can. Today we're going to do a little bit of vocab. We're going to review, but we're going to do a little bit of vocab, and then I'm going to give you a project. First hour, I said, if you work diligently, it won't be due tomorrow. If you don't work diligently, it's going to be due tomorrow. So first hours is due tomorrow. So let's not have that happen to you guys. So when I give you the project and I give you guys time to do it, make sure you're actually putting effort into it. It's not a hard project. It's really, really not. So you'll be able to manage. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to shut my voice off and let's get going. Mm. Uh. Mm. Do you want to sit right here? No, do not sit by Nathan. You can sit by Peyton for today, and then we'll switch it up. Can you see better from there? Just for your reference, in case you take notes on like how to sign stuff, this hand shape is called an open 8 because this is an 8, but it's not closed, so it's an open 8. If you ever want to like jot notes down, and that's like birthday, favorite, honeymoon, touch, middle. There's a lot of that.
What is birthday?
Birthday, honeymoon. Yeah. So if you ever wanted to take notes, that's called open 8. Ah! Wrong button.
Miss Fraser, what was dialogue again? So what's dating? Isn't it the same thing?
Date. The dialogue is like conversation. Oh, I thought you guys were. I thought Swartz Creek was yelling.
Oh, here, look, that's
Davidson, this actually might be done for you already, but we'll see. You can still follow directions. Okay. That could have been detrimental to my clothing. right, I'm going to use my voice for this part too, just so that everybody understands equally, because we all know English, right? Okay. All right, what was the rule that we learned when we were talking about telling where things are in the school building? What are your facial expressions? If something's really close to you. Shakira. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. What about something that's medium distance? Yeah. And then really far? Ah! Okay. So the same principle is going to apply when you are talking about real world orientation. So a lot goes on when you're talking about when you're using real world orientation because you have to know where you're at compared to where you're going. You also have to kind of like give an indication of how far it is. And how far it is might vary for each of you. Like, so for me, driving to Chicago is like a medium distance. I'm still going to be in the car for a little over 4 hours, but I can get there in less than a day. Driving to North Carolina, now I would consider that far if I'm driving.
It's like a 10-hour.
But if I'm flying to North Carolina, it's like an hour and a half. That's going to be whoop, really, really fast flight. But it's also depending on the signer. You as a signer can decide if it's near or far, okay? In your experience. Like if you've driven to California, driving to Chicago is going to be nothing, right? Okay. We haven't done transportation yet. We are going to do transportation on Thursday. Unless your projects end up being due tomorrow, then I'll do transportation for the Wednesday work and then have you sign your projects tomorrow. But let's hope that's not the case because I haven't given you your project yet. Yeah. All right. So if I'm going to say I'm going to fly to Chicago, West in my classroom is in front of me. And I'm going to say Chicago is like a real short flight. So I'm going to say tomorrow, Chicago, me, fly to. And that's directional. I'm flying west. If I'm going to go to Florida, south is over there for me. So I'm going to say Florida, me, fly to. Okay? So facial expressions and directions have to go into this. You guys are going to do a dialogue. I'm going to have you do a dialogue with 2 people just so you can kind of practice this concept. And then I'll give you your project. Fair? I think so. All right. All right, so this dialogue. You touch, finish, where? So where have you been? You touch, finish, where? Your partner will hold up a list of 3. And you can say, now you can include cities too, because we did cities today. So Chicago, Las Vegas, and Seattle. Then, person A, wow. Do we know the sign for wow?
No.
There's 2. Wow. I like this one if it's like sarcastic.
Wow.
Usually I do wow. Then, wow, like all these places, pick one of these. I'm going to pick this one. Where? Like I don't know where Las Vegas is. I've actually never been there, but I do know where it's at. Then you give real world location. So if I say Las Vegas, where is Las Vegas?
West.
From here? West, southwest. Okay, so I know west is there and I know south is there, so that's southwest. And I'm going to say Las Vegas is pretty far away. So I'm going to go towards my southwest. Okay? So have this dialogue with 3 people. Concentrate on your facial expressions, concentrate on your directions, and concentrate on listing correctly. Miss Audrey will walk around and help you guys out as well. Ashley and Tara. Cuties. 3 people. Huh? All right.
So what I got from
Okay, so the 3 places that we find, are they like, or just random? Are we doing United States? it's like a city or a state. If, what if we don't sign up for city?
Use the ones that we learned today.
Oh. I need to.
Where are you signing for? Yeah, so she
Isn't it? Isn't it Southeast?
take one.
Southwest. Okay,
So she's responding. So you just have to say, so what did you say? So you don't have to be like, stop. You could, I guess, but like you would just be like, okay, so New York is this year, then peace. I don't really go out. Yeah, so then you just say, okay, like if I'm signing New York, I'd say here because that's east. It's like, yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's really, really far. Way.
Oh, yeah.
So you say,
Like I don't do that every day. Every day. All right, are we done?
Oh,
We done? Okay, good. Because I'm going to introduce your project, and like I said, it's really, really a really simple project. It's more so to force everybody to sign and give me an opportunity to see everybody sign than anything else. All right. So you are going to make a map. You can be super artistic about it, and you can like draw a really big map on a poster board. Or if you're like, I don't have an artistic bone in my body, or I'm feeling lazy, you can use PowerPoint, and you can literally just Google. Oh, that I'm really zoomed in. Okay. If you Google a state, if my internet would work, let's see if I can beat it with my phone. Cool. Internet. No, the internet has just been awful. So if I Google usually, see, one of the first things that pops up is a picture of it, like the outline. Yeah. So if you're going to use a PowerPoint, this is what you would use so that you can get the picture of it. Okay? Because your assignment is to tell me, and let me first say that I want you to use the states and cities that we've learned. Because if you look up the sign for Tennessee, you're going to get TENN. Like, you could understand that I'm talking about Tennessee if you knew I was talking about a state and you didn't know the sign for Tennessee, right? Like, I want you to use vocabulary from this unit. Pretty much every state that we have not learned just has initials for its sign. So it's pretty easy. You have to pick 6 states, and whether you've been there or not, you are going to tell me you have been there or that you want to go there. Okay, either one is fine. If you're going to do a poster board, I want you to color the states that you've been to or like outline them somehow. If you are doing a PowerPoint, I want you to, again, like take a screenshot of that, cut it so that it's, just Tennessee, not Tennessee, because you can't do that one because it's not a vocab word. And then paste it to your PowerPoint. All right? You will be signing this for the class with signing Florida, me, touch, finish, go, how, fly. But you'd have to say fly because south is over there. Okay? Then you'd have to say California, me, touch, finish, go, how, took the train. Again, we haven't learned forms of travel yet. We're going to do that on Thursday. Yeah, because you guys don't even have time to make me do this tomorrow. Okay? Does anybody have any questions? So you have to include 6 states. You're gonna sign for me like some kind of presentation indicating which states you're picking so that I know you're signing the states correctly. You have to pick forms of travel, even if they're ridiculous. We're going to learn signs like rollerblade and bike and train and boat. Like, so even if they're ridiculous forms of travel, I still want you to use different forms of travel. I'm going to be looking for correct state production, correct travel production, correct facial expressions, and correct directions. Okay? Haley. It's not due tomorrow. So